Welcome everyone to GamerMeld. Intel's 9th generation CPUs have officially launched, and with them comes a full feed of reviews. If you want to know more about their specs, make sure to check out the video I did right here. Today though, I'd like to discuss the i9-9900K and why gamers absolutely shouldn't buy it, with one very minute exception, which I'll get to later in the video. Oh, and it's not those who are willing to pay a premium for the best. Don't get me wrong, I get that argument. Price or performance isn't for everyone. Some gamers just want to tout that they have the highest FPS, and that's your right.
I have an army. We have a Hulk.
There's a reason we like to talk benchmarks so much. Everyone wants to have the best they can afford. But even for those who have money to spare, the i9-9900K makes little to no sense whatsoever. And there's a couple reasons for that, so let me explain. First, many of you may have noticed that CPUs are becoming less and less relevant when it comes to gaming. That's because since Ryzen, CPUs have been growing in core count really fast, while games have been offloading more and more workloads to the GPU thanks to DirectX 12. So even a modern i3 is mostly able to handle anything you throw at it. And if ray tracing becomes popular, that trend will more than likely grow exponentially. Basically, your bottleneck is almost always going to be your graphics card. Now, you may say, what about the reviews? They show some pretty serious differences, and that's true. But remember that the entire point of a review is to show you which one is better. So the goal is to take out the biggest bottleneck, the GPU. How they do this is by using very high-end GPUs and low resolutions. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, but in the context of real-world applications, that isn't a great comparison when it comes to a $500 CPU. Simply put, the only time you pay more than you have to on a CPU is when you've got the absolute best GPU money can buy. Otherwise, you clearly aren't aiming for the best performance possible. Now, let's say you've got a top-end GPU like the 1080 Ti or 2080 Ti. There's little chance you're going to be playing at 1080p, unless you're someone who wants nothing but the highest frame rate possible at low resolution and low graphics settings. That's the absolute one exception on buying the 9900K. And even then, an overclocked 8700K and 9700K are so close, I beg you not to. At 4K though, even with Nvidia's newest 2080 Ti, there is literally zero difference between the 8700K, 9700K, and 9900K. And this brings me to the second reason no one should buy the 9900K. The 9700K exists. I've gone over many reviews, and even with the 2080 Ti, the 9700K is right at the 9900K's performance once both CPUs are overclocked. I mean, there's a chance in 1080p that you can see a % or 2 difference, but that's just about it. And in some benchmarks, the 9700K actually beats out an overclocked 9900K. And of course, all of this completely disappears at 4K. So like I said, for those who absolutely need an extra 5 or 6 frames at 200 FPS and above at 1080p, and don't mind paying an extra $100, by all means, it is your money. But I'd still suggest you stay away from this CPU. And for those who want good bang for your buck, I'd even look away from the 9700K. Of course, with all of that said, I'm only talking gamers here, not streamers, content creators, or anything along those lines. In those scenarios, while the 9900K is still a tough sell price to performance no matter how you look at it, gaming is the place this is being touted and the main area I wanted to focus on. So while that does it for today, what do you think of the 9900K? Let me know down in the comments below, and definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as check out the giveaway down in the description. And as always, have a great day.